my friends, welcome back to my channel. It is great to be finally back. I was stuck in a deserted island called community college, and this summer quarter kicked my butt. But anyways, today we are reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Brow MVP Eyebrow Pencil, and oh my god, when I saw this on Instagram, I was like, stop it. Stop. To get my hands on and try this eyebrow product by Fenty Beauty, because Fenty Beauty has had an amazing last 2 years. This is what the eyebrow pencil looks like. It's super interesting, first of all, because it has like this really teeny little tiny brush thing that I am so not used to seeing around in the industry. It's definitely very unique. Rihanna always likes to give us something that will blow our minds, you know, something that we've never seen before, hence the 50 shades that she came out with when she launched her makeup line 2 years ago. Again, Fenty gave us something super different, unusual, and I wonder if it's going to work, because I have a feeling that it might remove some of my eyebrow product from my eyebrow because of the density of this teeny little brush. So I have some theories in my mind already, but we're gonna have to try it out and see how it works. So I just got started on doing my eyebrow using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm just going to continue filling in the eyebrow. What I like about the Precisely My Brow Pencil is that it really glides on super easily. Right here in my eyebrow is where I like to do very hair-like strokes, because this is the part of my eyebrow where I don't have as many eyebrow hairs. So using the lightest pressure that I could, I went ahead and filled in my eyebrow. And even though I use very light pressure, as you can see, my brow right now is looking very intense. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the spoolie on the other side of the eyebrow pencil, and I like to kind of brush it right here first because I want this to be the softest part of the eyebrow. So this is what my final result looks like using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And now we're gonna get to the exciting part. We're going to be using the Fenty MVP Brow Pencil to do my other eyebrow. All right, I'm very excited for this. Okay, so right away I can start to see how easily it glides on. I like that it's not like super intense in color. I feel like that's a really good thing, because when it comes to eyebrows, you can get it darker using more pressure, but with this one, it's immediately so easy to use without making it look like super intense and bold like this one over here on this side. I like the intensity of this so far. I personally like to do the outline of my brow first, but you know, everybody's different. Excellent. So I feel really happy with the outline of the eyebrow. I'm obviously going to clean it up with some foundation or concealer in just a moment. The Fenty Beauty Brow MVP pencil is super duper easy to use. You don't have to like go over it a bunch of times in order for it to appear. It definitely appears, and it appears in a very natural way. Natural is super important when it comes to eyebrow pencils, and this one is definitely giving it to me immediately. So filling in the tail, I can see that I'm having a very easy time filling it in. Again, it's still looking super natural, which I'm so into. I don't think I'm gonna have to be super careful with the intensity, because with this, I don't have to be as careful with my hand pressure, you know, with how hard I'm pressing the product down in comparison to the Benefit Precisely My Brow. With Benefit Precisely, you have to be very careful with the pressure that you are using while going in with your product, because with this guy, it can get really out of hand very quickly when it comes to the intensity of the eyebrow. So let's go ahead and continue filling in. And right here, like I said before, is the part where I like to do like those natural hair strokes, just like that. I also want to note that I really like the thickness of the eyebrow pencil. Like, I feel like my grip is on point because of how thick the eyebrow pencil is, so that's really awesome. So right now I'm adding just a little bit more product on the bottom part of my eyebrow outline, because this part I do want it to be a little bit more intense and dark, and I want it to be softer, kind of like up here. So at this point, I have filled in both of my eyebrows. With this one, I have not ran the little brush head through it yet. So let's go ahead and start right here. This is what I usually do with my eyebrow pencil. I like to use it vertically first and run it through this part, because I like this part to be the softest part of my eyebrow. And then once I do that, I turn the spoolie, or in in this case my little toothbrush thing, and we're gonna brush it through the whole eyebrow just like this. Or I'm sorry, not the whole eyebrow, but 2/3 of the brow. I like to leave the tail looking a little bit darker. So initially, I really do like that it's not taking off a ton of product like I was anticipating for it to do. It's actually just kind of combing it really nicely. It's definitely removing some of the intensity from the eyebrow and making it look a lot more natural, which is really great. Yeah, so I really like that it's not taking off too much product, but it's still doing its job. And as you can see here, I feel like I am finished with both of my eyebrows, and I totally feel like this guy over here, my side using my Fenty Brow MVP pencil, looks a lot more natural and hair-like, softer than my Benefit Precisely My Brow. Benefit Precisely My Brow is very precise. As you can see, I get like the sharp lines here. I have not cleaned my eyebrow on this side with a little bit of concealer yet. I just really like the softness of it. Like I can still see some of my natural eyebrow hairs coming through, but I'm still getting the shape, which I'm really into. But let me go ahead and finish cleaning up my brow with some concealer, and I'll be right back to give you my final thoughts on the Fenty Brow MVP pencil. So in conclusion, if you were to ask me which one would you repurchase with your own money, I would say the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP pencil, hands down, no questions asked. Not just because it just came out and it's the new thing, but I genuinely like the finish of the Fenty MVP brow pencil better than the Benefit Precisely My Brow. If I were to rate the new Fenty Brow MVP brow pencil, I would rate it a 10 out of 10. Oh my god. I would rate it a 10 out of 10, and I have not given any product a 10 out of 10 before because I'm just a very picky makeup enthusiast, makeup artist. But this is truly one of the absolute best eyebrow pencils that I have used in all of Sephora, in the whole Sephora world. This is hands down one of the most economic but yet amazing eyebrow products that you can get your hands on. But yeah, I have once again been wowed, completely wowed by Fenty Beauty. Her line is just so on point. So if you were just as excited as me for this eyebrow launch, then I would say I would give you the green light. If that's what you're looking for, you know, by watching this video, I would hands down give you the green light to go purchase this product. It's an affordable eyebrow pencil in the Sephora world, and it's totally worth your bucks. It's amazing, and I think it rocks. And that does it for this video, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please don't forget to drop me a like, and also don't forget to subscribe down below for new and awesome videos. Like always, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.